Join me as I dive into the drama surrounding Marvin Winans getting sued by his own church over money issues. Let's see what really went down. In today's video, we delve into the dramatic legal battles surrounding gospel legend Marvin Winans and explore the financial turmoil within his church. Marvin Winans, a name synonymous with soul-stirring gospel music, has found himself at the center of a heated controversy. You won't believe what just went down inside one of Detroit's most respected churches. It all started on what was supposed to be a joyful night at Perfecting Church, led by none other than Bishop Marvin Winans. Yes, that Marvin Winans, the gospel legend singer and pastor from the famous Winans family. The night began with bright lights, excited faces, and a choir that filled the sanctuary with powerful songs. People were smiling, clapping, and ready to give as part of a special fundraiser. The goal was to help raise money for the church's new building project, something Bishop Winans had been talking about for months. Everything seemed perfect, but destiny took an unexpected turn. As the offering started to come in, ushers passed envelopes down the aisles. The atmosphere was warm, almost electric. Testimonies were being shared about faith, blessings, and sacrifice. But then something changed. The totals were read aloud and Bishop Winans' face shifted. The energy in the room started to fade. He looked out at the congregation and pointed out a name, one of his own members who had donated $1,200. His tone turned serious, and then he said something that no one expected to hear. After all the Lord has done for you, this is what you give. The entire room froze. You could feel the silence spreading across the sanctuary. People glanced at each other, unsure of how to react. Some thought it was a joke. Others felt their hearts drop. Let me tell you, this was not a small moment. What happened next changed everything. A few people in the audience were recording on their phones, capturing every word, every look, every pause. Within hours, the video hit social media, and it spread like wildfire. People couldn't believe what they were hearing. Some said it was humiliating. Others said it was proof that pastors had become too focused on money instead of ministry. But here is the shocking part. Some defended Bishop Winans. They said he wasn't trying to embarrass anyone, that he was simply teaching about giving, about faith, and about accountability. Still, the clip looked bad, really bad. The comments started flooding in on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. People were talking about it. How could he shame someone like that in front of the whole church? One person wrote, "That's not faith. That's manipulation." Another said, but then some loyal supporters pushed back. They said Bishop Winans was misunderstood, that he was reminding people not to take God's blessings for granted. The debate got heated. Everyone had an opinion and no one was backing down. This is where it gets interesting, because the member who gave that $1,200, the same one who was called out, wasn't just anyone. Reports started to surface that this person had been struggling financially for months. Some even said they were a single parent doing their best just to stay afloat. The craziest part, that $1,200 might have been a huge sacrifice for them, maybe even their savings. So when people found out about that detail, the outrage only grew stronger. Viewers who had once admired Bishop Winans started questioning his compassion. People began saying he'd forgotten what true giving really meant. But what makes this story different is that Bishop Winans had always been known as a man of faith, a man who preached about love and grace. So how did it all come to this? Was this just a bad moment taken out of context? Or was it a sign that something deeper was going wrong inside the church? As the backlash spread, Bishop Winans remained silent. No statements, no clarifications. The church's leadership claims that Winans allegedly mismanaged funds, leading to a significant financial shortfall. This accusation has prompted the church to take drastic measures, filing a lawsuit against the 67-year-old gospel icon. The situation raises questions about the governance and financial transparency within the church. Marvin Winans' ministry has been a cornerstone of gospel music for decades, with a legacy that includes hits like Ain't No Me and It Wasn't Easy. His church, the Perfecting Church, has been a spiritual home for many, but the allegations against him have cast a shadow over his ministry. The church's decision to sue Winans has sent shockwaves through the gospel community, with many supporters and fans expressing their concern and disappointment. The financial turmoil within the church has led to increased scrutiny of Winans' leadership and financial management. The central issue here revolves around a substantial sum of money that went missing, and the church's leadership is demanding accountability. Investigators have been looking into the financial records of the church, trying to piece together what happened to the funds. As the lawsuit progresses, it will be crucial to see how the court handles the complex financial details and whether Winans can clear his name. The key moment when the lawsuit was filed revealed explosive details, including claims of financial mismanagement and a breach of trust. The gospel community is closely watching this case, given Winans' influential status. Many are hoping for a resolution that will bring healing and restoration to all parties involved. The impact on Winans' reputation is undeniable, but his supporters remain hopeful that the truth will come to light. In summary, we reflect on the implications of this lawsuit for Winans, his church, and the broader gospel community. If you found this video intriguing, make sure to check out our other videos on celebrity controversies and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.